And I put like an army blanket around her from like calm her down. And then her little boy walks up to her. He's got a handful of sand. I don't know where he got it. There's no sand in my home. He got a handful of it. Walks up to his mom and just throws it right in her drink. It's all he had. If he just ruined it, really confident too, not like this. He's like, yes, right shit goes right there. And I was blown away by this because I had girls that would never dream of doing that. It wouldn't even enter their heads that a person could do that. But they're fucked up. Like my 5-year-old the other day, one of her toys broke. And she demanded that I break her sister's toy to make it fair. And I did. That's how much shit she gave me. I broke the little toy. And I felt awful. I was like crying. And I look at her, she got this creepy smile on her face. I said, that's the difference between boys and girls. And I mean, what's the difference between men and women, really? Because a man will, like, steal your car, or burn your house down, or beat the shit out of you. But a woman will ruin your fucking life. You see the difference? It's like a man will cut your arm off and throw in the river. But he'll leave you as a human being intact. He won't fuck with who you are. Women are non-violent, but they will shit inside of your heart.
You know, people all over the country about their proposal stories. You know what I learned? I learned that ultimately it doesn't matter what you do for your proposal. Some people go and do this big grand gesture, some people do simple sweet things. Ultimately, what's really beautiful is that you found someone to say yes to this totally insane thing you just asked them. It's the most insane thing you could ever ask another person to do. It really is. It doesn't seem as insane as it is, because we're all familiar with marriage as an institution. But imagine if marriage didn't exist. You're a guy and you ask a woman to get married. Imagine what that conversation would be like. You're like, hey, so, we've been hanging out together all the time, spending a lot of time together and everything. Yeah, I know. I want to keep doing that till you're dead. What? I want to keep hanging out with you till one of us dies. Put this ring on your finger so people know we have an arrangement. Who's that guy? It's the priest. I want you to swear to God you won't back out of this, dude. Oh, what's he doing? It's okay with two tiny dolls that look like us. Eat a slice. It's me. This is really strange. Why are we doing this? Tax purposes. Pretty much what you're asking.
I like people watching, mostly this one woman. Yeah. I'm doing it one at a time. Behind bushes and stuff, I think surprise parties are weird because people jump up and they yell with surprise at the party. I came home to my house and you guys emerged from my furniture. You don't have to tell me how to feel. I don't need like a hint from a group of people. It's not like if you yell out another feeling, you have that one instead. You come home and everybody jumps up. Confidence! Oh, all right. Damn right, I feel great. I spent an hour at the party answering questions like, hey, so are you really confident? And we jumped up and yelled. Yeah, I wasn't faking. I had no idea. I was confident. I came in feeling kind of lousy about myself. I felt bad. I was so sure. It's a great confidence party. I'm so glad you guys are. My friend has hand soap that smells like coconut, which is great. Very nice. Unless your hands are dirty from coconuts. Then it's a disaster for the worst soap possible. I can't tell if I'm making progress in this situation. This is how my head started out. This sucks. See somebody smelling their hand? If you really start this. It just looks negative here. If you try to make it look positive, it looks even worse. You see a guy that's like, so it's not for that guy. He's pretty happy about everything his hand. No good. If you're on a bus, you want to say that seat next to you, okay. People are getting out and just smell your hand as they walk around. You have to take with us? What is this? You just did it by the way. Is this human? What is this? I don't like automatic paper towel dispensers. They don't tell you when you're not working. So I ended up in the bathroom just looking like a shitty magician for a few minutes. Waving my arms around. Automatic paper towel dispenser was a solution to something that was never a problem. Hey man, you know how people get a paper towel and they need one? Yeah, they just take their hand and pull it and then they have one? Yeah. We're gonna change that. Maybe use lasers and make it really complicated. It seems pretty unnecessary. Extremely unnecessary, yeah, that's it. We work on the sinks too. Oh yeah, we can do that. We're gonna get rid of the hot and cold handles and you just have a sensor and you'll have to conjure the water to get it out of the house. A little rain dance with the hands. And they won't be able to adjust the water temperature. Fuck it. We're gonna finish up with the toilets. Oh, you can be doing there. Oh, you know when someone's sitting on the toilet and they move like an elevator? Yeah, we're thinking of having a roaring around to explode in the lungs. How would you do that? I have turnover, it's scare the shit out of him. Hey man, give him the back of your legs. No, I moved like an inch, there was an explosion. Got up and ran right into the bathroom. Running by the paper towel thing and a bunch of them started shooting out and I started haunted or what's going on there? Oh man, that's a camera out right there. That is a way to ensure presence on the scene. This is going to be out in the future, so I don't even know if it's a CD. Whoever's listening in the future, man, I'm not young there. They don't even know what life is like at this point. Here in the future, we had a few robots that you guys had. Spaceships were not as readily available. I take the mic out of his head and say, oh man, that's pretty fun. Cool, I had a harmonica here. When I live in the South, they say y'all in the South. They take out the O in the U. So when I'm in the South, I try to talk like that so people understand. Hello, can I have a bowl of chicken noodles? Come on, I'm in the South, you understand. I'm in Minnesota, and I want some stuff. I stopped my toe. I need to lay down in the kitchen. I need to get the thoughts of this today. I saw a commercial for an above ground pool, and it was 30 seconds long. You know why? Because that's the maximum amount of time you can depict yourself having fun and in an above ground pool. If it was 31 seconds, the actor would have said, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? The water's only able to here. What should I do? Throw the ball back to Jimmy? Or put some goggles on and look at his feet? I can't even drown my kneecaps. I like the public hot tub at the hotel. It's a whirlpool. I like to go there when there's a guy in there already. I say, hey man, you mind if I donate? He says, no. Then I go and I turn the whirlpool heat up. Then I come by and I add some carrots and onions. And I say, hey man, just simmer for a while. I mean, sit there. As an adult, I'm not supposed to go down slides. So if I end up at the top of a slide, I have to act like I got there accidentally. How am I gonna feel, goddammit? I guess you can slide down. Whee! That's what you say when you're having fun. You refer to yourself and some other people. I like to see a forklift lift to credit force. Be so damn literal. You are using that machine to its exact purpose. That machine has been misunderstood for years. I don't know how to fix a car. My car breaks down and the gas tank does not say E, I'm fucked. But if the gas tank says E, I get all cocky. I got this one, don't worry about it. Let me grab the toolbox, aka wallet. I'd be a shitty auto mechanic. Some other car to me and say, my car won't stop. Well, maybe there's a killer after you.
I grew up in Florida. I'm a diehard Dolphins fan. Did you ever put the Dolphins slightly tested for an STD? I think I could win, but I know I don't deserve to. And I don't care that people boo. You need people to hate your team or cheering for your team's no fun. It's the whole point. If I make a sexist joke and a group of women are offended by it, these same moron guys would go, oh, the world's so PC, you can't tell jokes anymore. But if I make fun of their team, like, I will fucking kill you. It's so fun to make fun of people's sports teams. I'm actually one of the few people that's a diehard Heat fan that's glad LeBron went back to Cleveland. If you've never been to Cleveland, congratulations. Cleveland's one of the few places ISIS would fly over and they'd be like, oh my goodness, what happened down there? No one should have to live like that. Is there anything we can do to help them get back on their feet? That's a bad Cleveland. You can take a newborn baby on stage in Cleveland, Ohio, douse it in gasoline, light it on fire, and punt it into the crowd. And they will be less offended than if you go, well, I see why LeBron let this shithole. Which is all I said to start my show. And it ruined it. Like, they literally were like, we're not going to laugh anymore. I'm not going to give you your money back. Oh no, I burnt this market. Let's just put it in perspective for you. They crucified this kid for leaving. You forget he was a kid, but he looked 40 when he was 8. But he left when he was a 25-year-old billionaire. And he's not even from Cleveland, he's from Akron. That's a shittier city. 90 miles away, and wait for it, he's from the shitty part of the shittier city. And he just wanted to play basketball someplace else, and they killed him. I grew up on a private golf course in Florida. If I had $1 billion when I was 25 years old, I would shit on this stage mid-set. I would shit, stare at you people, continue my act, like, hey, pick that up. You're like, what? I'm not picking that up. I said, what'd you say? And I throw $1 million at your head. And you'd be like, God damn, I'm picking this up, aren't I? I would be out of my mind. Or when people get on Justin Bieber for drinking and speeding in his car. Yeah, a 21-year-old billionaire. You want to know how I would have to buy that kind of money at that age? I would rollerblade around in Los Angeles jerking off on hot chicks. None of you would have an issue with it. You're like, that's Dan, you know. He's only 21. He hasn't figured things out yet. He's worth $1 billion. That's pressure that I can't relate to. I opened mine in New Orleans. Beautiful theater like this, nice ovation. I walk on stage. The first thing out of my mouth before thank you. Fuck the Saints. I'm not gonna pan in your city just because Mother Nature gave you a much needed bath. Trust me when I tell you, no one in here has ever experienced a wave of hatred like I have. As if the levees had broke again. They lost their mind. They couldn't even comprehend it quick enough. What did he say? I will murder him where he stands. But then they had the inner dialogue. That was a Scrooge joke. You paid a lot. Oh. And the only reason they say things like that anyway is because backstage I have friends like, I bet you won't say it. And apparently $5 still means something to me. What? You don't think I'll ruin the show? Watch this.
I got nephews and nieces. My nephews, my nephew's always crying. I don't understand why he's crying. Dude, why are you crying? Your life is great. All you do is eat applesauce and take shit. And that's it. He's crying because he's sleeping. Why he's going to sleep then? He's not doing anything. I just go to sleep. I don't say, well, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Don't stop sleep, man. Too much time to be spent asleep and we're just crying. Give my cracks to baby, baby, for his shitty at time management. My niece made me feel dumb one day. She was like 4. She was coloring. I was trying to connect with her on like a coloring dough. I was like, hey, check this out. This is red cream and blue. You put these together, make purple. And I thought she would like be excited about that. And then she was like, she grabbed in the box, she's like, I have a purple crayon right here. Don't say that. Yes, Southern by Rio. One time I'm chilling out with my nephew watching TV, I got him on the lap and he starts grunting. I'm like, why is he grunting? And I realized he's taking a shit in my lap. And that's so disrespectful. You don't take a shit and not even a lap, no matter what age you are. It's cool behavior. I don't think y'all know at all. I can do with the TV, but that ain't cool. It's a man when you know what? I never see 1-year-old chipmunk take a shit and chipmunk on the lap. That's not happening. That's not going down on Meerkat Manor. Why are you doing it? Not only did he disrespect my right pant leg, but at the same time he grabbed the neck of my shirt for the left. Like see if you could squirm to the floor, do that and just destroy the whole outfit. Another time, chill out on the neck trying to check my email. And that was touch that. People are supposed to touch that. I got frustrated. I couldn't believe I said that. So I was like, nigga, you can't type. If you think about it, it's pretty messed up to say that anybody, let alone a 1-year-old. I felt so bad. I was hoping he wasn't starving, like, you remember that? Thanksgiving, he's 16 years old, he drugs my foot, I wake up, he's cut my hands off, he's staring me in the eyes like, oh, nigga. You kid is fat. Like, whatever, dude, I got these metal arms. Thanks a lot, Lex Sean. Continue to go over here with the purpose.
That shit didn't get very close, so
And I'm always just uncomfortable, just sweaty, and just like this is such a bummer. It's my nightmare. It's my whole life. Best thing that ever happened to me was Box Freeze. So happy about Box Freeze. Doesn't seem like a big deal to most people. But before Box Freeze, I was trapped between the two awful worlds of briefs and boxes. Briefs are for a normal man with one leg here and one leg here. Two totally separate legs. With a whole area between. And the briefs go up into this little valley, this little area, and then come down like this. And they just tucked up in there. It's folded nicely. And it's got all that air and negative space. But this is just all just mashed together. Just a stingy, red, sweaty. It's like, this looks like a pig's ass when I make it. Like, even my dick is curly, like, this. And I pull a brace on it, and just like, here, and I just wham my dick ball, this bald fat bastard, you're like, ah. And they just dig off in there with these viciously sharp teeth. I thought it's just this wad of just damn cloth, just a wad. Just like the second of a tennis ball, like a huge wad of it. And boxers are worse because they just let everything flap around and touch each other and see each other. I need everything to be segregated down here. I need everything would stick and just get. And also, I have boxers on for some reason. I always had just water. Like a quarter cup of water, just sloshing around my asshole all the time. It's where defying gravity to like an upside down glass of water, man. I gotta manage because I can't. I mean, I exercise a lot. I run 5 miles every other day to manage. It's an amazing, shit body that I have. Because the food, man, I eat like high octane crap. Like the.
I went to a cool show in New York once called Walking with Dinosaurs. There was this thing where they had these like animatronic dinosaurs that like walking around. It was really cool. But I was the only person there really at my age. It was mostly like little kids and their parents. And I was bored right after the show started talking to this little kid next to me. And it was pretty cool because I'm like 18 years old. We had a lot in common though, you know? Like we both played Call of Duty 4 on the Xbox. We were both really had similar theories about what was really going on Lost. And he was just a cool kid. And eventually his dad was like, hey, Brian, I gotta make a couple phone calls. You alright? You're talking to the trainer. He's like, okay, Dad. And the dad leaves. For like a really long time. And you know, I'm not a child molester at all. If I was, I would have been like, somebody's doing some molesting tonight. Let's do this shit, Brian. Your dad doesn't give a shit about you. He let you alone with a grown man with a full beard and walking with dinosaurs. Clearly about your salary, and you are my man. I'm just saying I could have fucked that kid.
When a Dalmatian sees a cow, he must be like, what the hell happened to him? He looks so fat and scary. I'm high right now? The cow looks at the Dalmatian. Must be like, he looks amazing. Gotta get in shape when my tits run this out here. I went to book a flight online and they had a reservation wizard on the website, working for the website. You can use the wizard to make a reservation. And then I went to get a rental car, and then the car wizard on that site hotels, they got wizards. This is crazy. I don't know what happened in the wizarding community, but you got wizards doing clerical work all over the internet. That's sad. That's a waste of talent. This is magic we're talking about here. You never see witches in magic. It's a very sexist industry. They're like, book a room using our hotel witch. I'm using a freaking witch to get a hotel room. And curse my room or something. I'll work with the wizard, but no, I'm not turning witch or something. Try our car roll this kind of evil rental car here. I'm just on Kia, that's not Hex, right? So Warlock, isn't that a wizard of some kind? Does anybody know? It is? I just want to see who's not getting laid tonight. So. If you say someone has balls, it's not saying they have guts. But it's not a perfect comparison. Because you can have a gut feeling. That's something we trust. But you can't really translate that. You can't be like, I think we should go to the party. I can feel it in my balls. All feeling this is. No, I think you should see a doctor. When I trip, I feel like that's the world saying, come here for a second. Just pull me closer for a second. Yeah, what do you want? I just want to remind me about important. More, thank you. Can I go now? Yeah, you can go, but never, ever try to outrun me. Okay, well, let's see that. Yeah, I'll see you in about 50 years. Sometimes it's like the world's just being mean, like when it's windy out. So you're walking down the street, and say the world's saying to me, hey, you like air? Yeah. And there's a breathe, it's fucking air right in your face. Breathe up, stupid. From this. In the bathroom, so I don't want to waste jokes. I'm gonna hang out a little bit. Are there speakers in the bathroom? Oh, fuck it, let's do it. I'll save my more physical stuff for later. Stop audio. Just look back. How's it going there? That's what it is. You know, this improv sign is all over, all the improvs have it. And the one in Tempe, Arizona, the improv in Tempe, the sign is made out of gold. I swear to God. And at the end of the week, the dude wasn't going to pay me, so I stole the M. Because the M seems like it weighs the most. Followed by then the P. The P was one little thing away. Just heavy as dog. Then I had a gold M, and I said, you want to buy a gold M? And he said, no, what the fuck do I need a gold M for? Well, how about a gold W? I had a bad set here last night, and they added an E to the end of the sign. Now let me ask you this.
Why do you think there's a brick wall behind comedians? Maybe in the old days, there was a wolf that did comedy, and he wasn't that funny. All the other content threw out and in the back. The wolf would have a bad set, and then huff and puff, and fuck shit up. Then we went to Sticks, and once again, he huffed and puffed, and the motherfucker fucked shit up again. Now we're at Briggs. The wolf ain't funny, but he can't do shit. That's the improv fairy tale. Especially the DC Improv, they would use my name for everything. It was embarrassing. Like after the show, I go hang out in the green room and like maybe 2 people who wanted me to say hi or take a picture, but 2 people out of 200. And then they would get on the microphone and go, ladies and gentlemen, here on the showroom, Mitch Hedberg is not here anymore. For 2 fucking people. So that means 198 people were saying, who the fuck gives a shit? Then they would say, go down and listen to this more. Then they would say, ladies and gentlemen, please do not yell Mitch's jokes during the performance. Because like one guy gave the joke out and I got upset because he was too drunk. Hey, fuck, I got upset. But it's so fucking funny. They were using my name and made me look like an asshole. Trust me, it's hilarious. Go into my head and then come back out like somebody I'm on.
I tell a lot of stories in that special. I tell one at the end of the special, I'm meeting Mike Tyson, and apparently the ending of it is unsatisfactory to some people. Like in emails, I don't know why. They just go like, "Hey, what happened next, you dick?" You know, people are super cool online like that. So I've been telling people at live shows what happened next because to give you context, if you don't know, I met Tyson on the flight. He told me to give him his phone number at the end of our conversation. I gave it to him, and I don't expect to hear it. The next day, he actually calls me. I'm in my hotel room. He goes, "We're coming to your show tonight, bro." I'm like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Yeah, we want to watch you work." And I go, "I'm honored." And he goes, "It's all love." And I was nervous and I panicked and I just went, "I love you." And he went, "Good luck at your show." And he hung up the phone. That's how it ends because it's an ending, you know? The phone hangs up. So here's what actually happened next. I left the hotel, I went to the club, right? I see the manager of the club. In retrospect, it must have been bananas for him to hear what I was about to say, but I wasn't thinking like that because I just experienced it. So I just go, "Oh, hey man, I gotta tell you, Mike Tyson, may or may not come to the show tonight." And he went, "Okay." Set up a table for him and JFK, and then they can watch the show together. I go, "Thanks, Dick," and he goes, "No problem." So I do my show. You can't see it in the showroom, right? You can't. So I finish. I walk off stage. I walk to the back of the show. Now, if I walk to the back of the showroom, I feel the jaws of life grab my shoulder with tremendous force. Like, you ever had somebody grab your shoulder and that knocked the wind out of you? Because that's what happened. Walking back there, and I feel like, look, I got it. And as I feel that grab, I hear, "That's a funny show time." I go, "Mike," and he goes, "Yeah." I didn't think you were coming. He goes, "I know." Okay. And he goes, "Let's go to the green room." So he took me to my green room. You understand this? Like someone being like, "Going to your house." And you're like, "Okay." And you walk in and they're like, "Make yourself at home." So we walk in, he goes, "I can smoke in here?" I go, "You can take a shit in here. Shit on the floor if you feel like it." Start smoking. I think it's weird to see a championship level athlete just run for cigarettes. Maybe there's 2, 3, 4. After his 5th cigarette, he goes, "Hey, you got a window?" To It's a little late for that. He goes, you got one? And I go, no. And he goes, yeah. That's when you know you made it. When your window has a window. I don't know what the fuck that means. I go, why? He lights another cigarette. And he goes, your windows are the shit. That is his explanation. Well, I would like Mr. Tyson to know something that here, tonight, in the historic big theater in the great city of Chicago, Illinois, in the green room right fucking now, no windows, alright? So,
I have weird aspirations, but I really want to pick a pencil. Because pigeons walk around like they on touch ball. You're not on touch ball. Get the shit out of here. You're not waiting for the bus because you can fly. But I can't kick pigeons because there's always people around. If I kick one, some lady will see. I go, oh my God, I gotta kick the pigeon. She goes and tells her husband, honey, I saw this guy. Kick a pigeon, brother. I'm up touch ball. My wife said this guy kick a pigeon and brought it like his boss was somebody in the paper. You see, the front page of the Tribune, black dudes are kicking pigeons. You're gonna flurry. A pigeon can go on the black community, but we stop and want to save the pigeons. We'll stop these PKB, these pigeons kicking black people. Save the pigeons. Acronyms are always hilarious. I don't know why I want to kick a pigeon, I just figured to make my day better. Sometimes I kick a pigeon in the morning, something bad happens, that even like, you know what, that happened. But I kicked a pigeon earlier, and she was relaxing. It's impossible to kick a pigeon quick. I tried different strategies. Tried to like side swing pigeons. Tried to plant one. I set up cardboard and act like I'm a breakdance street performer. And try to hit it with like they know all the gimmicks. That's why I want to have the pigeon kicking Olympics. You can tell by the distance that you kick the pigeon, the number of feathers you kick off the pigeon, and the octave of the squat. When you kick the pigeon like a high pigeon, like, that's a gold medal. You kick the shit out of that pigeon, you're a goddamn warrior. You turn your own statue. Part like, yeah.
The other night, my wife sent me to Walgreens to get toilet paper. We were out of toilet paper because I had fun with all the garbage so I could get out of the house. So I'm running to Walgreens, it's nighttime, I'm driving, and then I see a deer. And like, I hate deer. I hate them because they're everywhere up there. I used to live in a city and I loved deer then because I was liberal in the city. I'd see deer, you know, you're driving with your friends out to the country and you see a deer and everybody's like, and it's just I hate to see everybody just enjoying it, just But now I live, and deer are in my fucking yard every day, and they suck. They're just rats with zooms. They don't matter. They have dicks that give you Lyme disease, and they shit everywhere, and they make a noise. You know that? They go, they're assholes. They're shit assholes. I go everywhere and throw rocks at them, and I try really hard to hit them on the head with rocks. And they don't care, they're like, yeah, they don't care. I don't know, God, if I did, I would shoot a baby deer in the mouth and feel nothing. Anything. And so, oh look, he's dead, that's interesting. I guess that's what happens when you shoot him in the fucking mouth. I thought my way to kill a deer. I would happily blow 20 guys in an alley with bleeding dicks so I could get into the fucking deer and kill him with my hands. seconds. If you mean it, I mean it. So I see that here, and this comes down. I hit him with the headlights, and he just that whole thing. And then he won't just go. He's like, okay, like, I'm like, fucking go. Go. Just stop. And then then I see him, and he looks at me, 5 minutes. I freaking ran and smashed his body into my fucking car. Just destroyed my mirror, just shattered my mirror, broke his neck. I heard him break his own fucking neck. And then he dragged his screwed here into the woods, and he died. I'm glad he's dead. I was glad right away. I got out of my car and I yelled into his "Glad you're dead, you fucking idiot!" All your dear wife finds you dead, dies of a broken heart. All your dear baby starved to death, broke my millions. My bigger ear. So I go to Walgreens.
I went to a place recently, I think it's one of the most fucked up places I've ever been to. I'm convinced this place is the epitome of American excess, American greed. I'm talking about a place called Cold Stone Creamery. What? If you have not been there, the basic gist of Cold Stone is that they take ice cream and then they just go ice it with it. Things like cinnamon brownies, gummy bears, and hammering it in there. Whatever fat people want in there. Snickers bar, cheese burger. Let me fuck the Butterfinger into it for you. It's like, whoa. Jesus. This is way too intense for me. Is that gonna take a Butterfinger? What just happened? Whoa. Whoa. I think I'll just have a small cup of vanilla if that's okay. This is just too intense for me. Lady on the counter's like, no, you should try one of our creations, like birthday cake remix. We take batter ice cream, yellow cake, bunch of sprinkles. It's like, you know, that's just sounds too intense for me. That's satisfying. She goes, quit being a bitch. So, and then I couldn't even get a small because their size starts like salted. And guys, it's crack terminology is that. I'm a sex bomb, man. I don't know, man. I'm sleeping. And, you know, it's still bad for people that have to work for it. When I drop a couple of dollars in it, well, that's what railroads. Because apparently, whenever they get even $1 in the tip jar, all of our employees are required to bump out into a song and dance number where they take current popular music and shove Cold Stone lingo into it as if there's some retarded second cousin of Weird Al. That's what six of ice cream. And it's ridiculous. 5 people are singing and dancing for $1. 20 cents a person. If you saw a homeless dude outside Cold Stone, you're like, hey man, give me 26 cents, it's all about Cold Stone. You go, hey man, go fuck yourself. Quit it.
If I'm trying to say something important to somebody, I'll start the sentence with something like, look, be serious, you know? I'll say like, listen, and it's even more important. Listen, I have to tell you something. It's really important, I'll say, smell. I have to go home. That smells me, I got an accident. Okay, smell. Right. One of the hardest compliments to give is nice face. Hey, nice face. Fuck you, okay? Like your face, but I guess I can't say that. If you say something trivial, but you say your age before, then it suddenly sounds very important. I'm 43 years old. I want a sandwich. Give the man a sandwich. He said his age, this is important. But if you say your age after the thing, you just sound like a moron. I want a sandwich. I'm 42 years old. We got an idiot up here who wants a sandwich. It's a middle-aged dummy. You want to get a sandwich? No. I saw a dog wearing a sweater. I think it's ridiculous. Because dogs don't have arms. If you're gonna put clothes on a dog, try like 2 pairs of pants. 2 pairs of skinny jeans. The collie walking by. Hey, that's on his face. Halloween's my favorite holiday because you don't have to celebrate it with your family. What are you doing for Halloween? I gotta fly back east to go trick-or-treating with my parents. You know, they got a divorce, so I gotta bring 2 different cousins this year. You know, it sucks. I think one of the great things about being in love is that you can end a conversation by saying how you feel about the other person. You know? Like, I gotta go, okay, bye, I love you. You can't do that any other time before that in a relationship. Okay, I gotta go. I think I just want to hook up with you a couple more times and then break up. It's the real threshold right now. It's not fun to say. Strobe lights cause seizures in some people. We still have strobe lights. How did that work out? I know you might swallow your tongue, but these Guidos need to party. Get your priorities straight. I understand you might shoot down your own slab, but this guy's not that good at doing the robot. He's on a first date, so he needs to look better at it. So get him up. It's hard to know what's gay in life, like boxing. That's 2 guys fighting over a belt. Seems pretty gay to me. In their underwear. How long has the word anniversary been around? It seems like something we should be keeping track of. And celebrating. Maybe every year, huh?
Remember that show, My Three Sons? That'd be funny if it was called My One Dad. That'd be funny if you were a drummer and you accidentally grabbed 2 magical wands instead of drum sticks. I mean, on the beat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, my bass player is now a camera super. Sorry, Rick, I mean, pretty much. I'm sick of Super today. It's time we make a decision. I want to know what the fuck Super Now On is. I got the best. If I had my arms cut off, it would be a jacket. I saw a lady on TV, she was born without arms. Literally, she was born with her hands attached to her shoulders. That was sad. But then they said, Lola does not know the meaning of the word can't. That to me was actually kind of worse in a way, you know? Not only does she have arms, but she doesn't understand simple contractions. It's very simple. They just take 2 words and put them together. Then you take out the middle letters and you put a comma in there and you erase it out. I got an idea for sweatshops. Air conditioning. Problem solved. Hey man, I would imagine the inside of a bottle of cleaning fluid is fucking clean. Quit traveling by hot air balloon. Those fuckers are unpredictable. When's the gig start? Thursday? Is it downwind? No? Yeah, can we start it on Friday? You don't need a pilot's license to run a hunter blue moon. Anyone know that? Anyone here from New Mexico? You don't need one, just like someone here. Hey, you did it. You guys fucking cut the sandbag. Here's my last dude, it's scissors. Later. Later. I want to ride in a cold air balloon. I'm afraid of heights and I don't want to leave here. Well then, take a ride in my cold air balloon. We ain't fucking going anywhere.
You ever ask your parents when you're younger, who do you love more, Mom? Say, I love you guys the same. Go ahead and pay with it. If I'm tied between two people, what is the odds I'm gonna do? There's no way a 14-way tie is believable. Just gotta be honest. Who do I love more? Let's see. 4 of you retarded, so you're out. Some kids that have eyelids. Is this the joke that's too far? I just want to make sure. Everybody's fine with my sister getting raped, right? This one. Speaking of awful parents, Joe Jackson deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award. Wow. People act shocked that Michael died. Are you kidding me? Michael was on borrowed time as soon as he switched races. Don't act so sad for his death. Are you kidding? There's a reason. There's a reason his reunion program was in London. Nobody in America wants to watch a 50-year-old man scoot backwards. Oh, that guilty debate. To spank your kid or not to spank your kid. Because Joe shows you, yeah, you can in fact beat your child to greatness. Then red line you towed. Because you want to hit him enough that he has freedom angst to one day give you the thriller of him. But not so much that he bucks children. I'm not ready for kids. I just don't know if I can make that distinction. Since you are, I'm going to say worst case scenario, it's clearly not. Like you could always have it, and then a roller coaster got my head off. I have a new TV show coming out that I'm really hyped about. It's called The Vagina Whisperer. Produced by Cesar Millan. So people that are having trouble in the bedroom, I come over and your partner make love. I make sure the vagina is in a calm, submissive state. I constantly go tsh, 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 tsh. Now I have a Mexican mother as well. Then I ask you to step aside. I show you how I would do it. Then the last 58 minutes or so is me apologizing, trying to tell you this never happens, and recommending that we put this vagina down. I don't think it's safe to bring home to my back. I was making love to this girl recently. Let's say she's 19. It's in my bedroom that you're in. He says to me during the end of love making, "Hey Daniel, what's it like having sex with a condom on?" China. I didn't say that. We need time machines. What I said was way less romantic. I said, oh, it's a lot like picking up dog shit with a bag. Which I thought then and big now is a spot on analogy. You talk with a dog poo in your hand, but you don't freak out. Like a Portuguese water dog. It's a mistake. I was hoping so bad that we could adopt one of Michael Vick's dogs. What? Are you kidding me? How great would that be? Our first black president would walk out on the White House lawn with a pit bull, just take a gangster knee and pray the media doesn't write something racist like, sleep tight America, DMX has got our back. doesn't inspire me. No, George W. inspired me because I could look at him and go, oh, I could do that. Barack set the bar with a lot of reach. People that help with the community, that sounds horrible. Did we get to be selfish again? That's the country I was born into.
My neighborhood's weird, man. Pretty sure the crack dealers in my neighborhood working together with the pawn shops. That's why I was at 24-hour pawn shop in my neighborhood. Regular people don't wake up at 4 in the morning like, I feel like selling my park away. I feel like selling something. I'm gonna sell something that 10% of its value. I feel like selling something. Hey man, this TV show sucks. Right, the show does suck. It's just sell the TV. Anybody here do cocaine? I don't do cocaine, but I think people that do cocaine are honest about the time they used to say they're gonna do cocaine. Like people that drink this in the house drinks. People that smoke weed, they say they smoke some weed. People that do cocaine, they say, I wanna go party. You wanna go party? You're not partying, you're snorting cocaine. I don't party like that. I party drinking in the corner. Text message to people about how shitty the party is. Like, yo, this party sucks, yo. And I leave when I text, and when I leave when I text, all my messages come out in italics. People always think I'm high all the time. Now when you look high, you high yourself high. Love that now. It's way cooler than you. I'm all relaxed. I have calm everything. I stopped smoking weed like 2 years ago after I went to Amsterdam. The weed was so good. I got so high with that I could speak Dutch. Fluent Dutch. I was so high there. I helped substitute the third grade geography class. So to me, it's Dutch. They were great kids. Really eager to learn. It was a wonderful experience. So I was walking around Amsterdam, I had a few extra euros in my pocket, so I did what anybody did, and I bought a white baby. It's what I said, I couldn't pass it up. I'm never saying never pass up a white baby sale. And always black girls with a very different piece of advice, both of them work when you're applying in the proper situation. So I bought the white baby, this is new status up for me and my friends who bought white babies, and we have parties. And we dress them up and we rockin' with it. Did you see the cities of my white baby? My white baby. Your white baby. You need to step on the white baby shoe game. Your white baby shoes are our business. We're trying to get sponsorship for this event. It's not gonna happen. So for white baby shoes. Such. Just a couple more other things. I'll tell you, I started being sick, and I remember one time I had a stomach flu. It's the worst thing that ever happened to me. I don't know if you've ever had something where your stomach it just felt like knives, and I was just laying in bed like, and my wife's like, no, fuck you. And I had to amp up how sick I am to get any sympathy. I was like, I think this is serious. Why am I having internal bleeding right now? I just did that. And she said, well, then go to the hospital. That's how much she loves me. She said, go to the hospital. If you're that sick, go to the hospital. Otherwise, get the fuck up and help me with the kids. So I went to the hospital. This is so story. I drove myself to the hospital on the way in. I'm like, I thought I had cancer. I wanted cancer. I can shut up her ass. Please give me cancer. I get to the hospital. And then I feel stupid with it. They're like, Sean, I'm like, I have a stomach ache. And they go, well, see the doctor. So I see the doctor, and she goes, how bad is the pain between 1 and 10? I'm like, fucking 10. What does it say 10? Who goes like, you know what, 3, I'm fine, I'll go home. 10. I want drugs. I ran out of the Percocet I smoked with my wife when she had her first baby. I need to do drugs. So the doctor goes, well, that's really bad. You must have very violent savage. So she gave me opiate suppositories, which is really a huge dilemma.
Because I like opium. Who doesn't? It's perfect. But if you have to